life and try and do things, and you probably think, I thought, you go along like this, take a few turns, study here, do that job, lead to that job, do this business, whatever, and you end up here at the clicker, and you die. And that will be my life. And it occurred to me, well, fuck, that's not what was happening to me, coming up to 40. Jesus, thought I'd be an accountant. Well, no, I never thought I'd be an accountant. I thought I'd be a businessman, that didn't work, then I tried to be an actor and a singer and all that stuff. And so life's sort of over here, and it occurred to me that this is actually what happens. You go like here, and life goes here, it takes a turn, and you end up over here, and this is where you die. And that's okay unless what we do and what I was doing and why a lot of my memories were sort of filtered. What we all do, we in this room are the biggest, we're the most guilty of this, is that we go along here, it takes a turn here, and then you're over here, and you go, oh, I'm meant to be over here, that's right, I'll get it back on track. I've got this job, I'm not happy with it, I want to start my own business, I want to be here. Or, gee, I didn't think I'd be married, or I thought I'd be married with kids by now, or gee, I didn't think I'd be divorced, or whatever. And you go along here, constantly measuring your life every day as in the distance you are away from the path you wanted to be on. Or if you're lucky enough to be on the path you thought you'd be on, you're going, oh good, I'm striving for that. I'm heading towards here, and there's life, and there's my life, and there's my life. We're always measuring our lives in this distance we are away from what we thought would be our lives. And there's all this pressure to go live every day like it's your last, and blah, 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 and it's too much, and it's bullshit. And I realised that the only important thing is if you actually just acknowledge that this is my life. That's these dots. Because when you get over here, nobody gives a fuck what you thought that was going to be. And then I realised that's the only failure. And the only waste of life, the only failure is if you've spent your life, wasted your life, measuring it in the distance you are away from what you thought your life would be. Because, like it or not, this was your fucking life. Every day, everything you did, whether it was great, whether it was not, that's not important. And obviously you've got to have dreams, you've got to try, because that gives you experiences. But the main thing I realised was you just got to acknowledge and embrace and realise this today, here, what I'm doing. So this is my life, and that's okay. And I may be wanting to do that, and that's great, that's a goal. But it's not my life. This is my life. And I think if you spend your life doing that, then not a second will have been wasted. And since I started doing that, all this weight goes off you, because all the pressures don't become your life. My life is today. My life is here sitting with you, talking with you, Nikki. My life has been talking to you guys today, and that's not so bad. Yeah, there's a million things otherwise I could have been doing, and I'll do them tomorrow. But that's okay. All the stress Justin and I have got, and the team's got at the moment, God, we're launching in 6 fucking countries, and we've got an investor, and that's all pressure and pressure and pressure, but it's okay. That's not my life. Here is my life. And when I go home tonight, when I go home on Wednesday night, with my kids, that's my life. With my wife, and with that came this enormous sense of and so I just started doing stuff like stopping, and it made me a better dad. I was able to be in business and totally commit to that, and then I was able to be with the family and the kids and totally commit to that, and not feeling torn and not feel pressure. And I would just sort of do stuff like walk through the door and stop and smell or listen. Those are senses that really anchor you in the present. They're really valuable. But I think that's, to me, the key to happiness. Let go of some of the pressure of what you're doing. Sure, follow your dreams and work fucking hard to get them. But that's not your life. This today's your life. And with that came enormous comfort. So if there's one thing I can leave you with that I think has made the most difference to me being a way more enjoyable person to be around and around myself, is that.
Ladies and gentlemen.